So I am ready. Okay. Welcome, ladies and gents, for our round 2 of our 1v1 Rocket League Cup. For our 2 players involved today, we're going to be seeing who will be making it back into play. Lucas is indeed out front at this point with 1 win to his name so far. If he gets this, it is the big win for him. First touch of the game in. HC gets the good play there at taking the ball to the blue team's side and unfortunately getting destroyed by Lucas in your face. Absolutely devastating, if I'm honest, and leaving it wide open for himself. Lucas only needs to dribble the ball just so to get it between the goalposts. That doesn't quite manage to do so. It's so close at this point for the 2 players, guys. If you've ever tried to play football with your car, you will know what these guys are having to go through at the moment. Anyway, HC in possession. Dribbles with the ball, gets it up against the corner there, is kind of getting it stuck there, needs to break free. Again, the ball getting across the front side of the goal, leaving it that opportunity somewhat lost for HZ to earn his first goal. Needs to be making the efforts now in the right kind of places in order to bring it back for himself. It certainly is a bit of a mountain for him at this point, but his boost is full. And I feel like he has a bit of a advantage at this point as the ball is actually in the orange section. It might fall to him in a moment here. There we go, Hasty. Come on, he can do it. It's getting closer though. Lucas is looking so dangerous at this point as the ball, look at it roll there dangerously. Very scary stuff to see that Hasty again in control. Dribbling it down the side of the map, looking good for himself, if I'm honest, boys. He's doing well. He's making the efforts here. Can he follow through? It only needs to go between the posts there. Dangerous here for Lucas. He does not want that near. Needs to clear it for himself. But I'm rooting for HC at this point. Can he make it happen? I think he has the potential. The opportunity does present itself every now and then. He obviously just needs to get in the right kind of position. For your 1v1 games, it's so difficult. It can be so difficult. Lucas gets in with the first goal of the game there. Does well for himself. Brings it up. Applying that bit of pressure. Lucas, our winner of the previous round. So HC very much has a bit of a mountain to climb at this point. So with the ball, again, HC getting the first touch. Does very well, actually, I've noticed, to get the first touch in from the start of the game there. Lucas, dangerous. Almost getting the own goal there. Would have been quite interesting to see if that had happened. Oh dear, but yeah, here we go. Anyway, with it in play, it is almost like a bit of a freestyle showcase at this point with the flips and tricks. Getting it in, Lucas just needs a touch there, dribbles it into his opposition's goal, and that brings him 2-2 with just under 3 minutes left on the clock. He's very happy, boys. I think he's booked his holiday already. He's ready for it, you know. He's earning he's a bit of reputation online here with the game. He's doing well. Anyway, it is by far not over yet, as we all know that Rocket League can be that game that it does have that bit of excitement and unpredictability to it. It doesn't take much, guys. Like we saw from the previous game, HC could still bring it out of the bag at any moment. At any moment. Could be any time. We will see how this goes down, shall we? So, with the ball, of course, over towards the orange side of the map. Hasty needs to be getting the touches in at this point, but it is in control of Lucas. There we go. That's what he needed. Narrowly missing the ball there. Flying to the side of the map. Not quite in control, but Lucas there, so carefully just touching the ball where it needs to be in order to get it on target. Hasty, if I was you, it would actually just go for the destruct at this point. Manages to just get the ball back to where it needs to be. At this point, he's looking good. Even if it is for 1v1, boys, it's an intense game at this moment. Lucas might be going for an own goal. No! Just bounces off the side. There we go. And of course, Hasty almost getting it in there, following it up with a header into the opposition. Not quite making it so. Oh my word, this is madness. So getting it in, of course, setting out for Lucas. Goes a little bit high off the crossbar. I don't believe it. Gets it in. Almost gets the ball clear. He is in a good position here with the center of the map is his. Will he be able to dribble it in? No, he does not quite, as he instead just decides, you know, why not? I'm going to feel like jumping over the ball. This is just what it feels like. He feels like doing. That is not a problem. Anyway. So very much so with that all still to play for Hasty, my man. There we go, making it look like a freestyle event, actually. getting in there, bouncing the ball off the wall, setting up that is. If he were with a team, that would have been the perfect pass to someone to follow up with there. But unfortunately, this is the big issue, actually, with 1v1 is that you have to do it all for yourself. It's almost selfish, right? It is almost selfish. I don't believe it. But anyway, it is getting in there. Very hard for these players, guys. You have to understand that, especially on your PC versions of Rocket League. For me personally, I have to go for my controller setup. But here we are, getting it in there. The ball going just a little bit wide of the goal there. Lucas, my God, man, you're just scaring me now. You're just scaring me. It seems to be turning into a game of basketball at the moment. But he's still trying to make it up for himself, at least to get a point on the scoreboard for him with almost 30 seconds remaining for the game. Lucas is just looking to sail this one through. He doesn't want to put himself in any kind of jeopardy. If he can keep the ball in the enemy's zone, then that is just good enough for him. He doesn't need to be attempting for a goal at anything at this point. Will he make it work? I think he can, boys, with 15 seconds on the clock here. Coming up to your big 10 seconds remaining. It might be a bit of an upset here. If HC, a moral victory, in fact, if he can make that goal with 3 seconds remaining there. Oh no. Unlucky. And there we have Lucas, our overall winner from our best of 3. 2 out of those 3 rounds go to Lucas. Well played. Well played, Lucas. Are we good? Are we okay?